Namaste friends, welcome back to the Sarthi Technology. In this video, we will learn how to create a graph using Firebase Database. So in this example, we have two edit text. One is for X value and another is for Y value. When we will click on this insert button, these two values will be wrapped in a object, and this object will be saved in the Firebase database. And the same time, using this value we will create a graph. Okay, so to create this object we will create a class, that is Pozo class. So in this example you can see public class point value, and in this class we have two variables, one is X value and second is Y value. We are using two constructor, one is blank and another is for setting the values. So here public point value, here int X value and int Y value. So this X value will be saved in this X value and this Y value will be saved in this Y value. And to get the value we will create getters. So here public int get X value and return X value, and here public int get Y value, return Y value. So this is the Pozo class that we will use to bundle the XY values. After that, let's come in the main activity, and let's assume we want to create this structure in the Firebase database, in which this is the reference and here the chart table. In this chart table we will create objects for X value and Y value. So this is one object, this is another, this is next. So for that, first in the main activity we will create two objects, one is Firebase database and second is database reference, and we will initialize both. So to initialize this Firebase database, use Firebase database dot get instance, and using this object we will initialize the second one. So this database dot get reference, and we will provide the chart table, that is the this. Okay, now button insert dot set on click listener, in which first we will create an string, that is id, and this id we will create using this reference dot push dot get key. So this will generate a random id that you can see here, this and this. Okay, so after that we will get the values from the edit text, and for that this X value dot get text and typecast it in the string and then typecast in the integer. Okay, same for the Y value. Now we have X value, Y value and a random ID. So after that just create an object of Pozo class that we have created last. So point value equal to new point value, and provide the X and Y. Now we have an object of point value with value X and Y, and using this reference dot child, and provide the id dot set value point value. So this id will be this and its set value will be this point value. Okay, so point value here 0 and 6 for example. Now we have successfully inserted the data in the Firebase database. Let's have a look how to retrieve the data. So using the same reference dot add value event listener. Okay, and in the on data change, first we will create an array of data point. So this data point array, that is dp equal to new data point, and its size will be this data snapshot dot get children count, and we will typecast it into int. Okay, so we have the array and its size is the same the values in the database. Now after that, create an object of int, that is index, and its value is 0. After that, create for loop, and here in the for loop, let's create an object of data snapshot, that is my data snapshot, and after the colon, this data snapshot dot get children. Now after that, create an object of point value, that is point value, and is equal to my data snapshot, that is this my data snapshot dot get value, and here provide point value dot class. Okay, after that we have this dp array and its index is first time 0 equal to new data point, and this point value dot get x value using the getters, and after comma point value dot get y value. So in the first index of the dp, this data point array, we have set the first values. Okay, after that increase the number of index, and next time the index will be 1 and the values will be saved in the first index. After the for loop, let's create series dot reset data using this new data point array. Okay, and in the on cancelled you can write something or you can leave it blank for now. So friends, this was the theory part. Let's have a look in the Android Studio how to create. So friends, this is the project that we are going to create, in which we have an edit text that will get the x value, and another edit text for the y value, one insert button, and a view of graph. You can see its code here. Okay, so first we will create a class for the Pozo. So here, click here, right click here, new Java class, and get its name, for example point value class. Okay, now in the point value class, first create object of int x value comma y value. Now press alt insert and constructor, select none. So this is the blank constructor. After that, again press alt insert and constructor. Now select both and OK. Same for the getters, alt insert and getters, select both and enter. So our Pozo class is ready. Now come back to the main activity. In the main activity, first we will create object of edit text. Press alt enter. After that, create an object of button. btn underscore insert. Now let's click on this tools and Firebase. After that, click on this real-time database and save and retrieve data. First, click connect to Firebase. Make sure you are logged in this Android Studio, and here make sure this create new Firebase project is selected and connect to the Firebase. It will take some time, so keep patience. Now click add the real-time database to your app and accept changes. Okay, so now create an object of Firebase database. Firebase database, that is database, and after that database reference. Okay. Now also create two objects. One is for graph view and one for the series, that is line graph series. Okay, so in the onCreate, let's initialize all. So x value equal to find view by id, x underscore value. Same for y value. Now btn insert. And graph view. Series equal to new line graph series, and add this series into the graph view. So graph view dot add series. Okay, so this initial work is done. Now let's initialize the database object and reference. So database equal to Firebase Database dot get instance, and after that reference equal to this database dot get reference, and in the reference provide chart table. Okay, now let's call a method set listeners. Set and press Alt Enter here and create method set listeners. In this set listener method, using the button underscore insert dot set on click listener, new on click listener. In this on click, let's create an object of a string, that is id. String id equal to reference dot push dot get key, and after that int x equal to x value dot get text dot to string, and convert this into the integer. So integer dot parse int and put semicolon. Same for the y, int y equal to integer dot parse int, and here y value dot get text dot to string. Now create an object of point value. And here x comma y. Okay, so let's save these value in the Firebase database, and for that reference dot child, and here provide id. Okay, so id dot set value, and here point value. Now we have successfully saved the data in the database. Now to get the data from the database, we will use on start, and for that outside this set listeners, press Ctrl O and type ONSTART on start. Make sure this is highlighted on star and press OK. Now after that, this super first reference dot add value event listener. So add value event listener, and here new value event listener, data point array, that is dp equal to new data point, and its size will be this data snapshot dot get children count. Okay, so cast to int. Now we have an array of data point. Create an object of index, that is int index equal to 0. Now in the next line, create for loop for data snapshot my data snapshot, and here data snapshot dot get children. Okay, so here first create point value objects. Point value equal to my data snapshot dot get value. Point value dot class data point array, that is dp, and here index equal to new data point, and here point value dot get x value comma point value dot get y value, and after that increase the index, so index plus plus. Now we have all the data in this data point array, and here series dot reset data, and here dp. Now make sure to put semicolon here. So friends, this is okay. Now let's try to run this app. So friends, you can see our app is running, and before testing this, let's open the Firebase Console, and here you can see the name of our app. So click, and after that click the database, and this real-time database, and here start in the test mode so that read and write will be true. Enable, and here in the rules you can see that read and write is true. So again come to the data, and after that let's add the first value. So x will be, for example, 0, and y is 2. Insert, and you can see the first value here. This is the id, and in this id we have 0 and 2. Now insert another value, for example 2 and 8. Insert, here you can see the graph, and here you can see the values 2 and 8. Again create one, insert one another value, for example 4 1 insert, and you can see the graph. So friends, this is enough for this video. If you have any doubt or any question, you can just write that in the comment box below. In the next video, we will learn how to use the same method to create a graph in which x-axis will be the time and y-axis will be the value. If you like this video and other videos, then it will be an appreciation for me and it will encourage me to create good videos. So please like this video and subscribe this channel. See you in the next. Till then, bye.